relationship with all my bitches, yeah. I need to cut some of them off, I need help. I got some bad things I want to myself. Gotta take the time to cut them off, I need help. I know how to make the girl.
So over the weekend, I was really sick. I had a major toothache, and of course, if you're a woman, that time of the month. So I was just in like bed literally from Friday to Monday, getting ready to go to work. I only like went out to go to have dinner with my friend for a couple hours, and then I was right back in my bed. But the reason why I'm telling you guys this is because I was watching a movie over the weekend, and I can't remember the name, so if I get the name wrong, I'm sorry, but it was a movie on Lifetime, and it is called, I think it was Deadly Friendship or Deadly Friends. It was something about death and friends. Basically, the movie was about these three girls. The two main characters had been best friends since they were like little girls. And, you know, they were inseparable. They spent like every day together. They were just best friends. They were sisters. And this new girl who was troubled came to town, and she saw how like close the best friends were. And I think she was just, because she was crazy already, but I think she wanted to have a friendship like that of her own. So of course the girls welcome her, make her feel welcome, you know, make her feel comfortable. But her and the one friend, who unfortunately is going to be the one that gets killed, doesn't really mesh. They don't link. The one girl, she's kind of smart and driven for herself, and she doesn't really like beat to anybody else's drum. But the friend who's the common denominator friend, she's kind of like goes with the flow with who she's dealing with. She's just kind of like a wave rider, if you ask me. Just kind of like playing off of whatever other person is doing. So that's why I feel like she was easily manipulated into doing what she did to her best friend. And so the girl, I think her name was Ashley, if I'm not mistaken, she started coming up with things to start isolating the best friends, to put them kind of against each other, to where they don't even notice that this girl is pinning them against each other. The friend that dies, she starts to notice that there's something wrong with Ashley, that, you know, she tries to warn her friend, like, listen, I don't know, you know, we've never fought like this, we've always been cool, da-da-da-da-da. Long story short, they fall out, and the Ashley girl is just not well. She's sick in the head. And she's already got the friend, but that's not good enough, because she sees the friend still wanting to have a relationship with her other friend. And she wants to eliminate the problem. So she comes up with this plan to kill the friend. And she gets the other friend to get involved with it, which I don't understand. If that was your best friend, I don't care in whatever, who you are, I would never like even sit in a room and let somebody have a conversation like this with me about any of my friends. But anyways, so the girl, I guess, agrees to the idea to do it. So they lure the girl to say they're going to go to a party. They're going to, let's try to work on our friendship, yada, yada, yada. The girl is just so excited because she misses her friend. Even if the Ashley girl's there, she doesn't care. She just wants to spend time with her best friend because they've been friends for so long and they've been at odds. So they get to the location where they kill her, and the friend at first tries to pretend like everything's okay, but her conscience starts to eat at her. And it just becomes this huge thing to where at the end of the movie, the family does find out what happened. Both girls go to jail, and justice is served for the girl. But that wasn't even the only thing that I watched. Then I started watching all these situations and criminal stories with these girls who have these friends who were jealous of them, or they were insecure, or they just felt whatever, intimidated enough to kill their friends. It's just sickening, because I have a lot of friends that I've been close with since middle school, high school, and we've had our issues, we've had our falling outs, but we have never got to a point where any of us would want to harm each other. Like, that has never been, fortunately for me, a situation like I ever had to deal with, when it comes at least to something as serious as being murdered. But there's so many situations where your friends are the reason why these people end up dead. And the whole point of this is you have to see the signs, because there is always going to be warning before destruction. Some things like car accidents and, you know, fires and stuff like that, those are unexpected situations that happen, and everything is not controllable. But with people, I feel like there are warnings and there are things that happen before the big situation goes off. The first thing I would notice off rip is if they're trying to manipulate your mind and your process of thinking, and like isolating you from your other friends and your family, and solely wanting it just to be you and that person. That's a major sign. Like, isolation. Like, why are you trying to keep me away from the world? Why do you only want me to be with you? That's a problem. And then, you know, just like getting mad if they see you with other people, or if they get mad at you for those stupidest things and they blame everything on you, and they warp your mind and manipulate you into falling into their trap. There's just so many things people do that is so sickening to me. And you got to just be careful. You never can really truly know a person. All you really know is what somebody has shown you. Nobody really knows people in depth, no matter how long you've been friends with this person. So you always have to be cautious. And I'm not saying to be like, oh, let me not be close to you because you could be a murderer, or you could be a stalker, or you could be trying to ruin my life. I'm not saying that, but I am saying be very careful and watch for signs of things that are just not right. Also, if you have friends that are so negative about everything, including your life, who give you bad advice, who string you along just to make you like a puppet, that's also a toxic friend. Somebody that is always bringing you down, no matter how much you try to uplift them. Somebody that's always like constantly trying to boast themselves just to make you look like nothing. That's a toxic friendship. Somebody that's like always using you, who's always asking you for money, who's always asking you for somewhere to stay, who's always asking you for everything and they can give you absolutely nothing. That's a toxic friend. The people that sleep with your boyfriend, sleep with your family members, sleep with anybody that you're dealing with, like, that's a toxic friend. Somebody that could literally lay up in your house or lay up with you and say that they're your friend, and then you go behind my back and you sleep with my dude. There are girls like that. There are guys like that. There are people out there who do those things. Let me see. People that steal from you and then try to manipulate you and make you think that it was you that lost your money and it was really them. People steal from you. They could be laid up right in your shit and will steal flat blind from you. Those are toxic friends. Friends who always got issues. Friends who always got baggage. Friends who's always got stuff always going around. That's a toxic friend. Do not have that in your life, because you have no idea what effect that could do to you. I've been in a toxic friendship with somebody that I never should have been friends with. You know, so I know these things off rip. And then watching these movies and watching these stories and just even going on in the world today, like, people have to really wake up and be mindful of the surroundings and the people that they are hanging around, because I'm telling you guys, there's always going to be warnings before destruction. Watch out for those people that are just negative, just issues, just insecure, just not a good vibe. Just those are the people that you need to cut out of your life. I'm telling you, it's going to be like a weight is lifted off of you. You aren't a bad person if you walk away from somebody that is massively toxic to you. And if they're your friend, they won't bring this much shit to your life. If they can bring all this shit to your life, not knowing if it's going to really affect you or not, or hoping it affects you so they can feel like you're going along with whatever they got going on, they need to be out of your life. Just listen to me, guys. Like, get those people out of your life. Pray about it. If you feel a certain way about a certain person in your life right now, if you act a certain way, if you want to change to keep certain people in your life, you need to do that, because it is serious and it's deadly, and it could be something massively bad if you don't take heed to your warnings. I hope that you guys enjoyed this video. I hope that this helped you guys. I hope that this spoke on if you're going through something like this. If it didn't, I'm sorry. These are just my own personal thoughts and opinions on the situation. If you guys like this video, please give this video a thumbs up. Leave a comment in the comment section. Let me know what you guys thought about it. If you guys want to see more videos on me just having these topics with you guys and just expressing my opinion, let me know. Follow me on Snapchat, follow me on Instagram, follow me on Twitter. And just follow me. Just keep going along with the journey. I'm getting ready to go to New York next month. Hopefully I will get to see my best friend Allison. I'm going with one of my good friends Amanda to New York City. So really excited. So the vlogs are gonna get really lit. It's summertime. I've been sick, but hopefully I can bring y'all a lit, like, me turnt vlog, because I'm pretty sure y'all miss like some of my vlogs with me being lit. So again, I hope you guys enjoyed this video. I will see you guys in my next